Welcome back to Easy Spirit 101. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Let's do a Divine Collective reading and see what you guys need to know at this time, or what message is coming through for someone in Divine Collective. Overall energy for many of you. And courage just came out in the last reading, I think, or one of the readings I did today. Courage was highlighted in that reading. Courage is an overall theme for many of you, especially if you see 144 a lot or like 333 a lot. Courage is highlighted in your situation, in your energy. Oh, so some of you may be overcoming. You know what? I'm not even getting. Some of you may specifically be overcoming this energy, but I'm more so getting that some of you are overcoming specifically a tower moment for dealing with someone else with this energy, or overcoming a situation or relationship with someone with this energy. Yeah, death card, transformation. Again, so whoever this person was, they affected you very deeply. You know, I'm also getting someone, for someone specific here, something was very karmic. Something is very karmic in the way this message, specific message, is going to come out for someone. I'm gonna try and be careful how I say it. Because the way it was conveyed to me, not so much. But the way it's coming through for someone specific is this person. This is someone here who like hated you even in another lifetime. They hated you in another lifetime, possibly more than one. This person, this is like an evil eye for you. Like a target on your back. This person had a target on your back and they don't even know why. There's something about you, and even more so the more that you grow, this irks this person. There's something about this person. It came through specifically like this person hates you beyond the grave, which is very sad and disturbing. You need to know that someone here who like, they hate you and they don't even know why. That problem is more about them. And that problem is for them than it is for you. So something about this karmic situation affected someone very deeply, and you have had to overcome and overcome and overcome something here. Right, surrender in reverse. There's something, this is like a karmic cycle where I almost feel like Divine Collective here actually did surrender. They surrendered many times, and it was another individual that you may be teaching someone else a lesson. Someone here, you may be teaching this person a lesson. Somehow this energy is connected. They have become so highly fixated on you, and they're associating this anger with you and with your growth and with whatever you're doing. But really the reason why this person is so angry is surrender in reverse is like, I don't believe in anything. I don't believe that the universe has my back. I don't believe in God. I don't believe in prayer. I take control over every situation myself, and whatever's going to happen is 100%, you know, solely up to whatever. Something is very negative here. This person's very negative, and this person's also very controlling. This is part of why this person is so angry. 440 on the clock. This person has a void inside of them. And let me just call that void a God hole. You know, you can call it whatever you want. You can say it whatever way you need to, but if you know what I'm talking about, you're going to understand it in the reference of me calling it a God hole. In my opinion, in my feelings, we all have a void inside of us that only God can fill. Or whatever, you know, whatever your belief system is. Only God can fill that void, and people try and dump all kinds of things into that hole. They will dump anything into that hole to make it stop hurting, and it will not unless it's God. And this is part of this person's problem. And you and this person have gone through cycle and cycle and cycle again and again, even if you didn't want to, or they didn't want to. This person is also irked by your intuition. This person is irked by you having what they don't have. This makes them mad, but they're looking at something the wrong way. They're looking at it like something you physically have, or something that you're physically doing, something very 3D. This person is looking at something only 3D when really what they're looking at. What's sad is this part of what's irking this person is you keep overcoming the hatred that they're sending towards you. This person also operates out of, again, this is connected to a God hole that someone keeps filling their void with this thing, that thing. Well, I'm going to do this thing, and I'm going to do that thing, and I'm going to pick up that habit, and maybe I'm going to do more of that. And obviously with this anger, and it's not just anger, the energy coming off of whoever this person is, it is like red eyes. Like this person sees red. It's a very, very low vibrational. So, you know, very likely this person has filled their void with, I'm gonna stop saying God hole. But it's true. In the way I perceive it, it's true. And this person's even getting irked. You have had to grow and grow and grow so much over some sort of circumstance that this person dumps on you in every lifetime. And this person is also irked by your protection, but they don't see something that way. They're seeing it in a different way. They're looking at it from a very 3D, dense perspective, because what this person is missing is some sort of faith in something, some sort of belief. Even if they wanted to like believe positively in themselves, a positive belief is everything on this planet. Taking a positive belief and moving it and growing it and rolling it like a tumbleweed till it gets bigger and bigger and bigger is the universal law on this planet of energy and how energy works. It accumulates. Yeah, this person, it just keeps coming through strongly that this person is bizarrely irked by, it's like this person keeps knocking you way down and you keep getting back up and you keep coming back better and stronger every time. You're like a spider this person can't kill. And this has made this red energy towards you grow and grow and grow and grow. And what's funny is part of your growth is because of what they continue to do to you. So this is very weird energy. Let's get more about how this has manifested in this lifetime. I also heard something about a third party. So in this lifetime, the situation has manifested. I'm saying this lifetime because very specifically, this has come through like you and this person, this is on a soul, like a deep soul level. You met this person in this lifetime and they already hated you and didn't even know why. This is like someone who looks at you and becomes irked. And it's because they have carried this through multiple lifetimes. And there's something strong about this person and their anxiety, that they have an immense amount of anxiety. And very much with the surrender in reverse, they would be very controlling. It's also come through more than once. This person does not go with the flow. Maybe you go with the flow. This person might have an appearance, especially with this, I originally opened up to false person. This false person, this person might have an appearance that they go with the flow, but they do not. So this person doesn't even realize that part of what they hate about you is something that they have created within you. You have been trying to survive what this person has been doing or fixated on when it comes to you. I also feel like this person, there's something going on about your intuition. This person might be especially angered at this point about your intuition. This main male keeps coming out. Maybe your intuition is something that you didn't have previously when it comes to this scenario, or maybe you didn't trust your intuition, but there's something here about this being a conflict of interest currently. So I heard third party and I heard third degree. So something about somebody giving someone the third degree. Maybe someone was questioning someone very heavily, possibly about a gift. Interesting, double gift out here. False person. I don't know if this person wants to come back towards you and give a gift, or something here happened when it comes to some sort of gift that someone had. Someone is in despair about being blocked towards coming towards you. That is this intuition. This is something you didn't have in the past. Something you didn't have in the past. This is setting you free from this cycle. This is part of your protection. This may have been developing over every possible time that this has occurred in the past. And this time something is done. And I do feel like there's a couple involved. There is a couple involved. And I'm also specifically getting like someone may even have red hair currently, or sometimes they do red hair. Yeah, I'm getting main male came out here earlier, and then there's this female here as well. There's definitely something about a karmic couple. And something here with this. This is this coming out with someone here wanting to have the image. This is someone who's controlling. This could be this main female here that's been attacking you as well, or has red eyes towards you. This person may have wanted to come in. The main male may have wanted to come in and work with you, but you're not. Your intuition has grown too much to be dealing with this individual. I've also seen the Lovers card several times, so maybe this is main male again. This is coming out again. Your gifts have gotten too strong, and now maybe you understand the truth about a situation. And back to this energy, this privileged lady in reverse coming out next to this false person, main female, is connected to this energy of someone who is very controlling, but they actually like to have the appearance of being in control, or actually being in the flow. They like to appear like they go with the flow of things, but this is connected to this false person, and this person does this because I'm kind of getting they want this energy, but they feel like they don't have it. Again, something about someone's belief system is very important. Something going on about exchange of money or finances. I'm getting something was done behind the scenes with this person who's in despair. Someone here may have paid someone to try and come towards you, or try and do something to you. I don't want to get into this, but this has been coming out as well. I mentioned previously that there was an energy of someone trying to harm someone in Divine Collective. This has come out before. This has been very specific. Someone here might have even had some sort of plan to harm someone or go towards someone in Divine Collective to end them. Someone here may have looked into this or is in heavy thoughts about this situation. Or maybe this is what's going on currently, and someone here might be concerned or afraid to move forward in this case. In this, that fell, and I want to say it's something legal. Yeah, courthouse. Someone here was afraid to move forward in doing something to you because they're afraid of this here. This is not just like, this is a spiritual block, but this is part of what this person's concern is. If I do this, I don't think it's going to go well. Somebody is seeing that clearly when it comes to this very strange energy. And again, there's something here coming off of these individuals, or maybe it's just this female. Someone here sees red, sees red when it comes to Divine Collective. And what they don't get, they're looking at something the wrong way. Maybe even this energy. But really what it is like, why do you keep coming back? How do you keep growing? Why do you have this? Why do you do that? And really, it's you keep growing from some sort of stupid things like, let me exchange finances so somebody can do something to harm Divine Collective. This is what's happened in multiple lifetimes. And this is what you've been growing from. So now this person hates you because you have grown from their own attacks. Which is like the strangest energy I can even toil and labor in reverse. Somebody, I'm going to confirm this. Yeah, this is 38. Somebody here, possibly this this individual, this energy, this person likes to have money and not really work for it. This person likes to do things and get money without having easy money. Making me think of how dirty deeds came through quite a bit. This is someone who maybe involves in dirty deeds for a quick buck, which incidentally in that song it discusses doing kind of criminal things for not much money. Dirty deeds done cheap. Okay, what else does Divine Collective need to know about this very strange energy here? Wow, yeah, so this situation is at a standstill, or something was stagnated here, and I feel like stagnated by spirit, but also they used this group or this individuals to do something to each other as well, to stagnate themselves, because somebody here is feeling, they're starting to feel something. Someone in this situation is starting to feel something and recognizes this. They're recognizing this. And I also see plans deliberately being halted. Like these individuals as well have decided to take a break from something. Like maybe after some time passes, something will change in this circumstance, or your intuition about a situation or what's going on is going to change. Yeah, being misled. This karmic couple here, this female is the one that sees red eyes the most. This this person is manipulating this male, being misled here, being carried away in reverse. And this person, something about this person is starting to sense this, and they're like, don't feel good about moving forward. I am getting, first of all, you might be dealing with a karmic fire sign. This could be why this person is seeing red. This person is a fire sign, and they operate out of their toxic, like, karmic energy. Yeah, this is opposite energy here. This is part of what they, this is for those of you who hear that saying, like, your light irks their demons. This is what's going on here, because this is your energy. Your energy, good influence on others, serenity, clinging firmly to what you believe. You are someone who clings firmly to whatever belief system you have, however that falls in for you. You have a lot of faith. You have belief. You have that get up and get going and keep going back and whatever's going on, and you believe in God, or you pray, or you believe in self-care, or you believe in magnetic positive thinking. Whatever this is part of what irks this person. You cling to that. This person clings to their hatred of whatever they perceive about this situation from a very, very dense 3D perspective. And again, courage is highlighted in Divine Collective. So whoever resonates with this particular energy, this is connected to your courage. This allowing to go on, or however this has happened, is connected to your courage blossoming here. And then this is coming off of this other person who's being misled or tempted to do something, or tempted to come towards you. I feel like there's a hesitation. This person has hesitation. They may even be possibly arguing or fighting with this. Why do I keep getting like redheaded lady? I don't know if someone like, but it's not coming through necessarily that they are redheaded, but maybe they do dye their hair red sometimes, or something about red. Maybe they wear a lot of red. Turbulence. This person senses that something, senses a storm, senses that if they move forward, they may even be convincing this karmic fire sign to like cease fire here, because they can sense something's not going to end well. Confidence. This person can't stand your confidence. And really what your confidence is, again, it's highlighted that you've become confident in fighting off this person's attacks over and over and over again, for one thing. And the other thing, the confidence you have is in your, you're coming out as divine feminine or divine masculine, whoever you are. You're someone who has some sort of strong faith, strong belief system. This could have even been why your intuition is increased, because you're someone who is like a prayer warrior. Maybe you've prayed out of some sort of bizarre attacks or set up energy, whatever's going on, something weird going on in this energy. There's something going on with your dreams. Why do I get some of you, excuse me, may actually have had some sort of attacks in the dream state. This is kind of coming out like this person's, and I don't want to say higher self. It's like the spirit version of themselves, but it's coming through as like their lower self, because this person, whoever this person is, and who's seeing red, is coming in a very, very low, dense energy. So it's coming through that whatever's going on in the dream state, whatever struggles or whatever's coming on here, has something to do with like psychic attacks. I don't know if it's psychic attacks from this person in the dream state or while you're in the dream state. It's definitely coming through. Like, that's what that is. It's psychic attacks. There's a lot that has come out here. Yeah, spirit again, it's coming through like spirit has a strategy in this situation. You are divinely protective, so much so you are your own walking protection at this point. You are very, very heavenly protected, and this other individual who's being manipulated here or being misled to do something, it's like this individual is deliberately trying to push them towards you or push them to trick you. Something here, something's very karmic. You're in the process of growing and moving forward. You're letting go. And that is what's meant to occur. Yeah, don't push this person. Someone here has been advising this red. I don't know why they keep coming through as redheaded. Someone here is dealing with someone who's a female who's redheaded, who has red hair. This person has been possibly advised, maybe even more, or they're receiving signs or something. They may be manipulating it in their own mind. Of course, when you're in like lower energy, there's kind of there's always an energy of encouraging yourself to keep doing the bad thing that you're doing. Loyalty. Yeah, you're someone here who is very you're someone here who is very loyal to God or whatever higher power that you believe in, that you connect with, that you teamwork with. And I'm also getting that everyone who's been loyal to this person who sees red towards you, this is hatred that stems from this person's own self. That's what's something, and it's coming through like maybe you in the divine collective are yourself irked by this. Maybe you know this. You have very strong intuition. You have some sort of God-given intuition here that has made you see the truth of something or truth of a group. That this is almost like irking you, that you know that this person here is just fixated on you. You're not doing anything to this person. They've hated you since they met you. It's strongly come through that whatever they may be making something about at this moment was not what it was originally about to begin with, because this person just saw you and hated you. So whoever was loyal to them and doing something to you is going to go down with them. Something comes at a cost. I also feel like someone here has already received some sort of backlash on something they've been trying to do. And they're getting overwhelmed, moving forward and they keep wanting to push. It is coming through that someone here refuses to retreat. They've been advised to retreat many times and they refuse to. Someone here may even be using their like friendship group to attack or to cleanse, to stir something up. It's funny because I wasn't going to say that when I looked at this. You're cleansing right now, and you're supposed to be cleansing at this time. Avoid drama with these individuals, because whoever this is keeps coming towards you, but it doesn't matter because something is over with. Especially with this issue here of something coming at a cost. Something coming at a cost is something final when it comes to this. This person doesn't realize that they've been attacking you or using fear to, and again, something's very dishonest. They've been using fear to attack you with their friend group, with a support group. And this is like, it's kind of coming out like this is being exposed. This is coming out. Everyone around them is like, you need to slow down. You need to quit what you're doing. You need to stop. So on. It's funny because there's some, like a crime. There's a crime. It's being called to my attention that there's some sort of crime. I'm not going to dig into whatever that is at this time. That's an expression of this person wanting to, that's part of how they will draw you into a hidden crime here. There's something going on with someone taking a situation because they hate you. It's coming through like this person has hated you since they met you. So whatever it is now is not even real. It's just all about this person carrying some sort of misunderstanding, carrying some sort of hate, carrying some sort of, I don't even look at myself, or I don't believe in things, or I don't have the life that I want to have. So now I hate you. And you keep picking back up every time I try to mess with you, and you pick yourself back up, and it makes me hate you more. Something like this, it's like coming out, and there's a hidden crime underneath all of this, and that's how you would get involved in it. Avoid drama. Don't get involved. This is how this person is trying to draw you into something that is like a hidden crime. They want you to look at something, they want you to say something, they want you to get stirred up. And you here, you're being asked to focus on growing, moving forward. Again, as you always do, this is always the spiritual diversion. This is always how spirit wins this thing. And this other situation is going through some sort of lesson about like fear mongering, nitpicking. There's something strongly coming through about nitpicking, whoever this is in the Divine Collective. It literally says nitpick. Something about nitpicking. Final messages, please, for Divine Collective. Yeah, you're giving birth to newness. You're just meant to keep moving forward. You're meant to keep going, doing what you're doing, whatever you're doing. You've already been intuitively guided into some sort of specific direction that God knows is best for you. So self-care may be very important. That is, again, a heavy overall energy for those of you who are wrapping up karmic cycles, coming off of karmic cycles or relationships, highlighted, very intense karmic relationships. Definitely giving birth to a new beginning. %, giving birth to a new beginning. And I'm also getting, with this caution here, this is also, you're being advised against someone getting close to the wrong people, basically. Someone here might want to attach you to them and force you to have a new beginning with the wrong person. That's what's coming through with this caution. But again, you have very, very strong intuition, strong protection. I'm going to give y'all a minute so you can see what this says. This is very much like your loving ancestors, your holy ancestors watching over you, your angels watching over you. You are extremely safe and protected, and you have clear guidance. They've been guiding you to keep moving forward and do not deal with this situation. And this, I think, is part of how you were protected, is by exposing some sort of like, for instance, there's something when it comes to hidden crime, it's kind of like this karmic couple here, this red-headed female, or this female who sees red when it comes to Divine Collective, and this other opposite, this male energy that they work with. When it comes to you, that's part of how you were protected, is by your spirit team uncovering this hidden crime to you. They showed it to you first of all, so as long as you keep moving, you can't get stopped in your track, or you can't get pulled in. There's lots of heavy references to like spider energy here, which again, spiders can be connected to to protection. And also, someone here has the energy of a Black Widow. Black Widow, that's come up before, not often, but specifically has come up earlier this year in 1 or 2 readings. Someone here, this could be this karmic feminine that someone is dealing with. I'm going to go ahead and leave this. Yeah, this is final message about this one, this confusion here. This is what this individual, this warning, don't be dealing with someone, or definitely don't be dealing with something in a karmic past relationship. This confusion, that's how you'll know who you are dealing with, and who to avoid is who is trying to confuse you in the moment. The minute you go from clarity to, oh, I'm confused, these individuals were deliberately trying to confuse you to help do whatever this was, whatever this hidden, interesting, karma here. Karma just stood out to me quite a bit. Karmic boomerang. Again, something is going to be at a cost. So just keep going. It says right here, keep moving where we told you to move, and don't be dealing with this. Again, you already know, but further confirmation for whoever this reading is coming out for. I hope you guys got some sort of confirmation, clarity, or you just enjoyed the reading. I will see you again next time.